You already saw the title of the video, so you know what it's about. 3 cool places in this city, possibly the best ever. Place number 1, these futuristic pods. We've got the bands that control everything. Sarah, you want to give them the tour?
Sure. Use my band here.
Wonderful.
Door's really heavy.
Oh, we are going to be in some tight space. So, this is exactly kind of what you'd expect. It is a tiny little pod. So when you check in, you get the option of choosing the top or bottom of the pod. It is far cheaper than hotels in the areas that these are in. We're currently in Rotterdam, which is in the Netherlands. A hotel here normally costs like $200-300 a night. This place only $100. What's really neat in here is everything is so futuristic. So you also get this little fancy app that controls all the lights. Hold on. That's better. Option number uno, romance. Forest, sunset, disco. Does it change? It changes. You also can just create your own, like you can literally just drag this thing, you can control the brightness, you can basically control everything in here, so pretty neat. This is a king size bed.
It's not a king size bed.
How is that not a king size bed? I lied, queen size. That's what Sarah's here for. Comfort rating time. 8? 6, 8, averages out to a 7. If I think that's how we do math, I'm not sure. But pretty comfortable, certainly will do for a night. Obviously, there's not a lot of space, but you know that getting into it, it's a unique experience. It doesn't feel crammed at all, somehow. They give you little like robes for the bathroom. The bathrooms are communal, but very, very clean. You have a little area to hang up your stuff. You have lockers downstairs where you could store luggage if you don't want to have them in your pod. And then there's just a lot of community space as well. So it's a great place to meet travelers. You have little lounges. You have this little bar where you can actually go and use these wristbands. You just scan it. It gets added to your bill and it's self-service, beer, coffee, whatever you want. There's refrigerators or vending machine type of style things. So lots of options while you're here to enjoy. And the best part is this is right downtown. This is like in the center, right in the heart of all the action, which is exactly where you would want to be. Everything just is clean, it's simple, it works. And I think that's what you'd really be looking for. Sure, it's not necessarily fun having communal bathrooms, but they're clean, the soap smells good, which means you're gonna smell good. It smells good. And I guess if you didn't want to do the communal bathrooms, if it means not showering for a night, that just means not showering for a night. I would absolutely stay in one of these things anywhere that there's the option to do so, especially if it means saving money and getting to then spend my money on other things like food.
I do like food.
And doing more activities around the city. If you think this is cool, oh, number 2 is gonna blow you out of the water. So all of these cubes above me, those are houses. People actually live in them. They are sideways. They look like they are just like leaning and everything would fall. How this was pulled off, I have no idea, but the good news is we get to go inside one of them. They have one as like a museum or showpiece just to show like the architectural masterpiece that has been created. So let's go show you guys this right now. Each little cube is really like 3 stories. The first one is like your main living one and where the kitchen is. The second is where you have like this office and bed space. And then the top floor is like, I don't know, this little like sunroom thing. And oh, it is just so cool to see.
What's weird is it's not that weird.
You're looking like almost straight down at the street from the window, which is, it just messes with your mind. And I don't know how to explain it. It feels like you're in a math class somehow. Like, imagine cooking in this kitchen and just like looking straight down at the ground. Not a ton of room to work with, but it would be an experience each and every time. I wish I would have known about this earlier. It's actually a hostel, so one of these is owned and operated as a hostel. So if you had your choice, would you stay in the futuristic pods that we're actually staying in tonight, or would you stay in one of these cube houses? I'm so satisfied. I've been waiting for years to check those out. There's even more cool architecture here though. We're gonna show you right across, like literally right across, is their huge market. Basically, if you don't know anything about Rotterdam, it was like completely destroyed in World War II. So it's really futuristic because they got the opportunity to build this all back up. Sad that they had to rebuild it all, but they have done the most with that opportunity. And what we're about to walk into, wow. So this is the main market. This opened in 2014, and it's really unique because you have so many different restaurants and fresh markets, grocery stores, all kinds of things you can buy. It also is like a business center. Some of these up here, this ceiling that is beautifully painted, you see those windows, some of those are offices, some of those are apartments. So you can actually live up there as well. I haven't found a way to be able to tour one of those, but this city has to be one of the absolute best if you want unique ways of living. Make sure to add it to your list if you're coming to Amsterdam or anywhere else in the Netherlands.